How's transition to the speed of the NFL been like?
The biggest thing for me is just, learning the playbook. I think that makes everything a lot, easier when you're not thinking and you're slowing everything down mentally. It makes you play faster. So, over that break, we had that month off. That was my main focus. So I feel like I did a good job, and I'm still working on a lot of things, and I have a lot of room for improvement. But I feel like I'm definitely getting there.
How much of an emphasis do you put on being the first guy to win those gassers in practice and being the first, just that motor? How much emphasis do you put on that?
Yeah, honestly, I think it's something in football that's really overlooked. You look at guys like DeMarcus Lawrence, you see the sack numbers and stuff like that, but the way he plays, you definitely can tell he puts in all the work in the offseason. For me, I've always been a guy that puts in the extra work, and just like the gassers, I want to be the first in every drill and everything I do. So once the game comes, it's just it's easy.
It's been like going up against Trent in practice.
Trent Brown, yeah, he's a beast. I've never gone against somebody so big, and we're making each other better every day. And he's like a big brother figure to me. So he always goes out of his way to look out for me and tell me what I need to improve on, and do certain moves and stuff like that. So he's been a huge help.
So you have him, and then you have Grady right to his inside. Those guys side by side. I mean, I can't imagine much of a better training ground for you to.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. They're about 380 and 360, so it's a little bit different than college, but those vets, they're super helpful, and they're giving us the best they have every single day. So it's just making all the younger guys a lot better.
Do you feel like whether it's in this camp or just in general, that you've been able to apply what you learned pretty quickly? Because John was talking about that your progress has been pretty fast in terms of what they're teaching you technically, and then your ability to put it onto the practice field.
Yeah, definitely. Being in college, the playbook is a little bit more simple. You get comfortable and you know what to do, and you have a redshirt year and all of that. In the NFL, it's you got to play right now. So for me, that's been the main focus: is stay in the playbook, know what to do, focus on the little details, and that's still something I'm working on. And definitely, you don't have a year to get ready. You got to be ready to step right in the fire. So that's definitely been a point of emphasis.
As the pass rushers grow and get more experience, their inventory of moves increases naturally. Where do you think your inventory stands today, and is that something that you want to continue to build upon?
Definitely. As far as pass rushing, a lot of people think you have to have 10 moves, to beat somebody. I think it's having 2 or 3 moves that really, you can do to a T, and just be successful with. So that's what I've been working on, just having 2, 3 moves, always being active, never giving up on a play, and just getting to the ball as much as I can.
You had a play today where I think it was you that stayed home and then got Renfro on a reverse,
Yep.
and then you had a play where you knocked the ball down. Carr was thrown, or at least deflected it. Have you seen? I know they grade practices every day. Have you seen a steady progression? Like I'm getting better this day, better this day, better this day. Is that happening?
Yeah, I believe so. I just try to focus on the little details. That's the most important thing, and just affecting the game, and more than just pass rushing. I believe coming in, everyone saw me as just a pass rusher, and that was my one thing that stood out. But I feel like I'm a complete player, and I can affect the game in many ways. So that's just the main thing. Doing the little things right, and just focusing on affecting the game as much as I can.
Your motor is something that jumps out in your college film. Where does that derive?
Honestly, I got it from Chuck Bulla, my old coach. You probably know the Bulla brothers and all of them at Michigan State, and he was our coach. He's their uncle, and he honestly instilled it into all of our minds when I was a redshirt freshman when he got there. And that's just what I've always gone back to. When I get tired and when I'm thinking like, okay, maybe we can take this off. Like I always have that in my mind, is never stop and beat everybody around you. That's I feel like that's going to make the team better, and just make myself better and ready to go on Sundays.
The coaches have made no secret of the fact that they're going to count on you come September. That's not too far away. Is there a certain sense of urgency to try to be as prepared as humanly possible for when those games really matter? Because some draft picks kind of get a pseudo redshirt season, but that's not going to be the case for you.
Yeah, you're coming to the NFL. It's a business, and you got to be ready. So at the end of the day, I'm doing everything I can to just stay in the playbook, work as hard as I can, and just be ready when my name's called.
Sure, with Chuck Smith this offseason?
Yeah.
What did you get out of that experience?
I started talking to Chuck last year during my last college year. I was talking to him, and I sent him film and stuff, and he gave me little pointers of what to improve on and little things to, try to put into my game. And I finally got to work out with him this off season, and he definitely was a big help. Chuck played in the league for 9 years, was an All-Pro player. So having a guy like that in my corner is super special.
What's it been like working with Arden Key? What do you think about him as a pass rusher?
Arden's super talented. Arden can play the game at a really high level. A lot of people like to say, about him missing, being this close to 11 sacks last year. And if you watch the film, he knows how to beat somebody off the edge. Arden's going to have a big year this year. He's helped me a lot. Everyone tries to make a competition out of everything, and obviously, it's a business and everything's a competition, but we don't look at it like that. Me and him just try to make each other better, and same with the whole D-line. The older guys are trying to help out the younger guys, and the younger guys, we're just trying to prove to them that, we're going to be ready when our name's called.
As a rookie, obviously you weren't here last year when the defense totaled 13 sacks, but how aware has you become of that number, 13?
Yeah, they mention it a lot, and everyone knows, there's articles and stuff that our coach brings up about, having our D-line as our weakness on the team. So, that's something that we take serious, and we take it as an insult. So we have a lot of new guys. We have guys going to their second year, like PJ, Arden, and we're just ready to go out there and show everybody what we can do.
What does it do for you when your position coach pulls up video of himself playing in the NFL to kind of illustrate points to you? What does that do for you? What do you take out of it?
No, it's awesome. Coach Buck's a great coach, and he showed us, back in OTAs, some of his, film with Julius Peppers when he was younger, and showing what they did. And he's a guy that just always focuses on the little details, and he always just says, he's like, you just need to trust me and just follow our techniques, and I promise you it's going to work. And he's proven. He was in Arizona and they were killing it. He's been to many places and they've been successful. So we just had to buy into him, and he's played in the league for 12 years. So obviously there's no questioning that. I'm 21 years old. So I'm just trying to do everything I can and learn and soak up as much information as possible.
There's a video that's been going around Twitter and whatnot from, I think it was the first day of camp when you got around Brandon Parker for a pass rush. I don't know if you had a chance to see that.
Yeah.
It's made, what do you think when you see that making the rounds?
It's not. I don't really try to pay too much attention to it. I just got to get better every single day. The biggest thing about being a professional is winning the next rep, not just winning one rep. So the coaches, emphasize that a lot. So I just got to keep bringing it every day.
When it comes to the rookie talent show, can we expect to see you rapping on Hard Knocks? Or has that already happened?
We'll see. I'm not sure yet.
And no spoilers?
Yeah, no spoilers.
Mayak mentioned you're going to be tied to the hip with Deuce Gruden. How's that been going? And is there a target weight, or what you guys talked about as far as the goal, I guess?
Yeah, so obviously Deuce and the rest, the strength staff has been super key for me. And, coming out of college, I was maybe 240. Right now I weighed in this morning at 266. So, I've been doing everything I can and putting the right calories in my body, to be ready for Sundays.
Did 240 at the end of college?
Yeah.
266.
Yeah.
How much when college started, did you go down to 240? Were you higher? The season where you?
Yeah, during the season you usually naturally lose some weight. And in college, I wasn't as educated as far as putting the right calories in my body. But being a professional, you have so many good resources around you, and they've done nothing but help me.
Not dorm food, huh?
Yeah, not dorm food, chips and cereal in the morning.
Is there a target weight? Is that 270 or what?
They just want me 260 plus. So whatever I feel most comfortable at. So honestly, right now I've been fluctuating around 265. So if I go up to 270, I feel like I'll be fine. And I just got to keep putting the right calories in my body, and I'm not worried about it.
All right.
Absolutely.
Thank
Thank
you.
y'all. Absolutely. Appreciate it.